You did not need an extra sprinkling of spice on the ongoing match between India and Pakistan, but this image encapsulates just that. Sahibzada Farhan was easily the best batter we saw from Pakistan, but he did something that's not gone down well with people in India. Why is that? I'll tell you in just a moment, but look at the celebration of the Pakistan batter once he got to his 50. Of course, I need not reiterate what the sentiment and the emotion has been like in the build-up to today's match, but he pulled out the gun celebration, something we've seen in cricket in the past. He looked at the stands. He did this after he got to his 50, gets a pat on the back from the batter at the other end, it's Fakhar Zaman, but he fires the gun, then does the gun celebration, and that's ignited a lot of flack on social media. There is a lot of opinions out there. I've just taken out a few of those to tell you what is it the sentiment is like, but this was clearly unneeded. Whether it's in the laws of the game or not, I'll come to that in just a bit, but take a look at what happened moments after he got this celebration. Sahibzada Farhan was the third most trending Twitter. Of course, the first two are the Manchester derby going on. Then it's Fakhar Zaman, the other batter who was there, as I said, on the other end. But take a look at the opinions we saw on social media erupt after his celebration. You will see the picture as well. People have carried that image and called him out given the tense circumstances between the two nations. Look at the celebration style. This is what one user says: gun firing, it is an insulting act. Take a look at what Zeman says. Zeman says that Pakistan opening batter Sahibzada Farhan did this gesture towards the dressing room while celebrating his 50, clearly with the intention of creating an impression beyond the cricketing ground. And like I said, I will not reiterate what is it that has gone into this second match between the two countries. He also goes on to say that the blame lies with the BCCI for going ahead with the match, and also goes on to say that you can't blame this delusional Pakistani player, which when a country has been seen as a haven and nursery of terrorism. Rahul Mago says that this so-called celebration by Sahibzada Farhan is an absolute disgrace. Shame on the toxic mindset of the Pakistan players. No wonder Pakistan's called the biggest terrorism state. This is what Rahul Mago has said. So clearly at the moment there is a lot of anger on social media when it comes to this particular celebration of Sahibzada Farhan. You let me know in the comment section what is it that you feel about this celebration. But before I go, let me also remind you, just rewind the clock for you just a little bit. It was in the 2024 edition of the IPL that we saw Riley Russo point to the sky and do a similar celebration. He pulled the gun celebration out. Virat Kohli was on the field. That match was between Punjab Kings and RCB. Virat Kohli also gave him a send-off. And how did he give him the send-off? By doing exactly the same gesture to give the batter a send-off over there. None of the two batters were sanctioned. This is something we've seen in cricket in the past, but you just question the timing and whether this was something that could have been ignored for now or not, given the backdrop against which the two nations are fighting it out in Dubai. If you ask me, totally something that could have been ignored. However, the batter within the right to choose the way he wants to celebrate. Let's see what is it that happens going forward in this particular episode. If you like this video, share it with your friends and family members, and do subscribe to Sports Today if you haven't done so already.